All right, we're doing a little ride video. I want to thank everybody for their vote for Brother of the Year. Pretty cool. Ridge. It was fun competing against you, and I'm sure that when I go in the hospital here in a little while, you'll take over my brother duties for me, being that you're runner-up, and keep the videos coming. So you guys go check out Ridge. Thanks for going over to Blue Road's channel and voting and subscribing. Be sure to check Blue Roads out. He's a real good guy, him and Shine, and we're gonna get him here for the party one way or another. Guarantee you that he'll be here, and even if we got to fly him in or whatever we got to do, we'll get him here. But yeah, making the kid run this morning. Just wanted to turn the camera on and say thank you, and got to make my way up to Georgia. Gonna try to get up there in the next couple of weeks here for the surgery, and hang out with Blue Roads and Shine for a day, and check Georgia out. We always like that kind. Wanted to move to Georgia, just tired of moving after the Pennsylvania thing. You know, you sort of think about it a little longer before you do it. So got Lily all primed yesterday, so we got the Beetle all primed, ready to do the final sand on it and get it in the booth. Probably reprime more stuff than I wanted to, but you know, this is the last chance I got to make it right. So we got it reprimed. We'll get it sanded down today, and hopefully start putting some color on some stuff. It's a lot of parts. Got the two doors in the booth, 3 fenders I think, and the room's pretty full there. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to cut the car in and paint it, and then do the inside of the car and put it all back together and then paint it all together, or if I'm gonna just paint it in pieces. I know Jeff at Photo Finish, I don't know why I keep calling it that, but anyway, Jeff, he was asking if it was solid or metallic, and it's a solid color. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get away with spraying the solid color and not have a problem. I have run into an issue. I've never had this problem before, but I have seen guys have the problem, and where they paint the car in pieces like that. And a lot of times with the metallic color especially, if you paint the door laying down instead of standing up like it's gonna go on the car, you can get a damn difference in the metallic the way it lays. So if you're gonna paint a door off the car, you know, maybe you should stand it up the way it goes on the car, so you can get your metallics to lay the way they're laying on the side of the car. Sometimes when the panel lays flat, the flake lays a little different, and that's where the color match issue comes in. So hopefully everything will go good and it'll match, and we won't have any trouble. So I'm looking forward to getting it done. The car's pretty damn straight. Feel pretty good about the shape of the car anyway, and spent probably 8 hours yesterday sanding and stripping the inside of the car to get it where we could get the epoxy and the etch primer on it. Had some problems with some paint flaking off inside the car down to the steel, and no adhesion on whatever they used, you know. So I was sure to take it all the way down to steel, put a 80 grit scratch in it. I put some etch primer on there, and then we went right to 2K. We didn't use any epoxy on the inside of the car. We just used the 2K. So, but it's looking pretty good. Hopefully today, you know, we'll have it where I can tape that thing up and paint it. So yeah, Tom called last night and tried to get me to get on the mumble, and sorry guys, just haven't been feeling really good lately, and you know, I've just been trying to recover, and I didn't want to get on the mumble and be up real late and all that stuff. I took some medicine yesterday because I don't know what I did, but I got my neck in a mess, and it figures. The guy asked me about my neck, and I tell him my neck's fine, and you know, I've had nothing but 3 miserable days ever since the doctor, and you know, it wasn't anything he did. He didn't do anything, but it sure hurts bad. So booth rentals, See that? Booth Rentals. That's hair booth though, not a paint booth. Uh-huh. But the guy is back there that paints the cars for $150 a car plus materials. And I hear the guy does pretty good work. And some of the guys that were taking cars to him when he first opened said he was doing some real nice work, and then he bought a booth and raised his prices, and the jobs aren't as nice now. So go figure. Anybody that would open a business to paint cars for 150 bucks a pop is crazy or Mako, one of the two. So I don't know how they do it, and I never have understood the concept. I did work at a shop, and we were across from one of those Mako type body shops. The name of the shop was called ABS. I believe they're out of business by now, so no harm with the name. But yeah, buddy Mike of mine worked over there, and we'd talk late night when we'd work late. And one day I asked him, I said, man, I don't know how you can paint these hoopties all day, because, you know, he did a lot of single stage. Well, everything was single stage, no base clear coat. And he did a lot of cars, you know. And I asked him how he could do it, you know, day in and day out. And he said that all he did was paint the car. He didn't tape it, untape it, nothing. He just walked in the paint booth and sprayed the car, and he got $25 a car to spray them. And I was thinking, wow, that's not very good money. But he was doing about 6 cars a day, 6 all-overs. So not too bad of money, you know. You can find yourself making good money in a shop like that. And there's a lot to be said for volume instead of, you know, you got two different approaches when you have a shop. You know, you can have a high average per ticket, or you can have high volume. And usually the high volume jobs are a lot less overhead and a lot less man hours. You know, it's cut and dry. You get it in, you get it out. You know, the one night stand jobs. And I like those. I'm beginning to really not like restoration jobs, but at this point in my life, I don't really think it matters whether I like it or not. You know, it's just something that I'm figuring out as I get older. These cars take a lot of your time, and if you're going to be doing this for a profession, you're gonna sooner or later you'll find yourself on the losing end of the deal, man, because there's a lot of give and take to get perfection or close to it. You know, it's real easy to scuff something down and throw a paint job on it, but when you want it to be something that you can be proud of when it leaves your shop and people are going to look at and not, you know, cut you down and pick your work apart, there's a little investment in it, you know. There's a little bit of time. So I don't know where this video is going. We're just driving along. I'm going to hit this Mickey D's up here and have a McBreakfast and get back to the house and get out in the garage and make some shit happen today. So I'm not even going to count the days. I was just talking to Hans about the doctor thing, and he says the doctor was just you know, giving me a subliminal message to make me think about, you know, the surgery more serious. And I'm glad my son sees it that way. I just see it as I'm just more nervous now, you know, when somebody calls you into their office and you go see them and they tell you, hey man, you got to have the surgery, and they make a date for the surgery, and then they call you in the very next visit and tell you that you might not even need the surgery. You know, that's sort of concerning, you know. I need to know which one it is, and I'm basing my decision off of his decision, you know. And doctors just can be super funny and unpredictable.
Morning, thank you for choosing McDonald's. Would you like to try a latte? Proceed whenever you're ready, please.
Yeah, let me get a sausage biscuit and a large Coke, please.
$2.97 at the middle window, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty then. Good morning.
That'll be all for you? 213 at the middle window, please. Yes? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you ordered one regular and one decaf. 107 at the middle window, please.
Fun job, fun job, fun job. All right, let's see if we can get our stuff. Well, looks pretty empty in there. This is a special Olympic McDonald's. They have these spread throughout the country, and sometimes you find yourself in one of the drive-thrus. Yep. Good morning. Thank you. Have a good day. So friendly. Friendly McDonald's service. There's Pedro. Pedro. The maintenance man. That's pretty bad when you know the maintenance guy at the McDonald's, huh? But anyway, like I was saying, gonna be all over Lily today. And then the doctor thing, you know, now I got this neck thing. The doctor's really pissed. He'd really like to cut the neck back open and fix it before he does anything else, you know, that would be his choice. But I'm not down with the neck collar, not ever again. Next time they fix my neck, my head will fall off. And that's when I'll agree to it, when I can't hold my head up, because that shit hurts every day, you know. And that's the other problem with the back thing. I'm just scared that if I get the back fixed, you know, I guess what it does is it makes it more stable in there. But you really lose your ability to do anything. You know, they want you to do absolutely nothing. That's their wishes. If you could just sit on your ass, watch TV, and do nothing for them, then they would be happy and you'd be the perfect patient. But you know, if you're just gonna sit on your ass and watch TV all day, you might as well not even go get the surgery, because what's the point, you know? I always thought that the main goal here was to get back to a point where I could actually, you know, become a part of society again and function. But that's not how it works, and that's not what they're looking for. So, you know, I'm just scared that if I get the back part done, and then I did find out that the back won't be anything like the neck. You know, they're gonna put major hardware down there, so I'll have all kinds of screws and rods and all that stuff. So it won't be as sensitive as the neck. But you know, I've got friends that on YouTube, you know, Mr. VW Gigolo is the one guy that I think about every time they talk about lower back surgery, and I know he's had it, and he's damaged the hardware, and you know, he's where I'm at with my neck. They want to go back in and fix that stuff again, and I just I'm sort of having to weigh the damage out and see if it's just better to go on and keep, you know, causing the damage that's already there, or get fixed and deal with the pain every day from the surgery and the side effects that you have from that. But I don't know, you know, he wants me to try to make a decision on something that I know nothing about, and that's just not what I'm good at. You know, I really don't know the procedure. I don't know exactly, you know, what it entails and the risks and all that stuff. I'm not a doctor, and I can't really process what he's telling me. And I tried to tell him that, and he didn't get it. So I actually took him my whole medical file. He's never seen it before. I took him the book, and I'll show you guys the book if I ever get it back. But it's every surgeon or doctor or orthopedic guy that's ever wrote a report is in this particular book. And also, when I had the accident, got a little head trauma there, and it set me back quite a bit, guys. I mean, you know, the guy that you see making the videos today is not the guy that was, you know, hurt in the accident. After the accident, it was pretty bad. I slurred my words real bad. I couldn't barely talk, and you know, I've had to come back as far as I have on myself. They've never offered me any kind of rehab or rehabilitation. They've always said that it's pretty much useless, and that I'm just not gonna, you know, get back to normal. That the rehab's not for me, you know. And I've always had a hard time with that, you know. So I've always done sort of my own rehab, And that's sort of what they hate, you know. I'm in better shape now than I've been in a long time. Before the accident, I was about 199 pounds. I got up to 280 pounds after the accident. And I'm back to 199 pounds, 200 pounds now. And I've done that on my own without the help of doctors and stuff. I've had to, you know, come up with exercises that work with me and try to reduce the body fat, you know, from sitting around and stuff. And the hard part is that it's at the point where I can't exercise, you know, because if I exercise, I do damage to other parts. So I've had to come up with some creative stuff to lose weight. But all of that stuff really makes the doctor mad, you know. I mean, they want you to take the pain medicine, they want you to sit on the couch, and they want you to do absolutely nothing. And I guess that's the way for them to get the best results. So their studies aren't skewed or their work's not damaged. But that'd be like me building you a race motor and telling you don't take it to the track, you know. I don't get it. I don't understand the logic in it. And you know, when I do something for somebody, they use it, you know. And I'm just having a hard time getting the concept of having something major done like that and not be able to use it after the surgery, you know. It's just killing me. So, and I do think that doctors and patients live in two different realities. I mean, you know, I know everybody has different financial situations, but you know, it's just it's hard for me to imagine somebody doing absolutely nothing for 3 months or having enough money saved where they could function and pay their bills for 3 months without any income coming in. And it's just hard for me. I've never been the planning type, you know. I never planned on any of these accidents, and that's why I always tell my YouTube brothers. I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about your favorite tool and the toolbox and what paint gun you use and what kind of paint you use, and there's just a lot of different techniques and different tools and different kinds of ways to do body work. And I think the most important thing that I've tried to teach anybody on my channel is get disability insurance if you're in this kind of profession, because if you use your hands to make your money and you've based your whole life off of building those skills, you can lose those skills in an instant. You can lose the ability to be able to do body work and work on cars. And when that happens and you don't have other skills to fall back on, and you've become accustomed to the kind of money that you make in the automotive business or field as a tech, it can be pretty hard to retrain yourself into doing something else. And you know, being dyslexic like I am, it really limits my options for things that I can do. So it makes it hard for me to change professions, or, you know, somebody want to give me a chance when all I've ever done is work on cars. So like I said, the most important tool I think you should have is definitely some disability insurance in case things do go bad. Don't depend on the government or the state insurance or any of that stuff to help you out, man, because I can tell you from experience, you will lay around messed up for a long time before any of those people come to your aid. And the help's not very good when you do get it. So you know, those aren't the kind of doctors that are going to be able to help you. You have to be able to go to guys that are tops in their field and specialists, you know, if you want to get the shit fixed. The lower grade doctors seem to just write prescriptions, and that seems to be the way that they do it here in Florida, you know. They don't fix you, they just medicate you. And I'm not down with that kind, because I got shit to do and a life to live, and I can't be medicated all the time. So it makes it hard, it makes the decisions tough, and for a simpleton, it's a lot to think about. So here we are back at the dead end street. Yeah, there it is, the dead end. And there's a hawk right there in the yard. I'll try to get zoomed in on that. I don't know, he's probably eating a snake or a squirrel. That's a red hawk. We got a lot of those in our neighborhood. He's definitely having him a meal, man. He got him a rat or a mole or something. Probably a squirrel. Anyway, pretty cool. You don't see those a lot. Well, I do. He's chowing down. It's not a kitten. Looks like a rat. Had a little fur on it. There's Andrea getting ready to make the second kid run over there. We'll park right here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off. It's a little long. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death with that one. 20-minute ride video. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to edit that one down. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Gotta clean up the yard from the kids. Got scooters and wagons and bicycles everywhere. And get out in this garage here, open it up, and make some shit happen. We'll try to turn the camera on. Thanks again for your vote. If you voted, appreciate the vote, and appreciate everybody going over to Mr. Blue Road's channel there and subscribing and telling him hey. So don't stop going over there just because the election or the erection's over. You know, go over there and check Mr. Blue Road's out. He's got some good videos. He's got a thing he does every Sunday morning. It's called Sunday Morning Stories, which is pretty cool. And you got Shine over there, and then, you know, they usually throw an occasional jam up, stuff like that. And pretty cool guys. So check them out. Got some cool old cars there too. And subscribe to Mr. Blue Roads and go over there and let them know that you had fun with the election. So all right guys, let me shut this off and then we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. There's Andrea, all in the boots and stuff, ready to sell a house today. So she got a escrow check. She's putting a deal together for a house, so that's pretty good. And we just need to do that every couple hours and we'll have something. All right guys,